What up, y'all? It's your boy Brian Evans, the writer, director, and actor of the upcoming feature film Get Famous, and you're watching the Uptown Movie Network, where you see the hottest black movies on the planet, so keep it locked. The first time I ever saw She's Gotta Have It, it was real crazy because I grew up in Brooklyn, and I had been down Fulton Street, and I had been down the areas, a lot of the areas where he shot in Brooklyn, and it's something I had never seen on film before. It was also the first time I had remember seeing a film that was an all-black film with a black cast and a black director, and it kind of demystified the process of film for me. Here I saw somebody that grew up in a place where I grew up, and that saw the same things that I saw and put it on film. And I went to a movie theater and watched that. It made me understand that if Spike could do it, maybe it was something that I could do too. I think She's Gotta Have It had a really big impact, not just on African American cinema, but on American cinema in general, just because it showed a slice of life in an area that hadn't been seen on screen before in that way. Life in Brooklyn was a very interesting way to grow up, and to have it featured in a film in the way that he made Brooklyn a character in the story, it was just an unusual thing and added a flavor to the project that, made it different from anything else that I had ever seen before. And he really broke some new ground. It was artistic, but it was also entertaining, and because he was able to balance those two things, I think that's the reason why it was such a successful film.
Williams. You don't even look like you want to be here. Where's the gleam in your eye?
Gleam? Man, I work in the mailroom. Get Famous. Get Famous is a feature film that I wrote and will be directing this fall, and it's about a guy that's trying to get into the film business. It's semi-autobiographical. He spends his days working as a mail clerk. One particular script that he's been working on for a very long time was in his office computer. His boss deletes the only copy of the screenplay that he has when he raids his computer one day. So a large part of the film is him trying to get revenge on his boss. I think it's really an important film, mainly because it deals with the angst that I think a lot of us all feel. There's never been a time in history where there have been more shows and more coverage of people who actually have so much money. Shows like MTV Cribs and The Fabulous Life of, and those kind of shows, they give us an inside look into people's really extravagant lifestyles. And I think it's hard to watch an episode of MTV Cribs and not feel bad about your life if you're a normal person. And I think that Faamous, the main character in this film, is a personification of that angst. It's also a lot of fun. It's an entertaining film. It's a comedic film, but it touches on some real issues that I think affect all of us. Yo, I just want to say thank you to the Uptown Movie Network for giving me some time to talk about my main man Spike Lee and my upcoming feature film Get Famous, which should be in theaters sometime in 2007. For now, let's get back to the movie.